If you need help creating your own website, Good Insight has you covered. Go to them for all your website creation needs, and they'll be able to hook you up with their easy-to-use interface, supportive staff, and while you're at it, get a 30-day free trial with this promo code. Enter it in when you're registering, and you'll be able to get 30 days free. What is up, guys? Duzign here. Today I have a review for you guys of the Duzign transparent snap-on case for the iPhone 5. It comes in 4 colors: white, black, pink, and mint. Mint being a light green. And right now it's $7.50. It used to be 19 bucks. Now it's $11.50 off. So that's a 61% sale, which is pretty awesome. And you can get this on Amazon. They're only selling it on Amazon as far as Duzign has told me, but you can get it on there. They have 2 new actually for $2.51 on Amazon, which I don't know if that's real or legit, but it does seem like a pretty good deal. So $7.50 in the first place is very, very, very cheap for any iPhone case in the first place. So $7.50 for a case that actually looks good is even better. So currently this has a 5-star rating on Amazon, and I'll tell you at the end of the review if this stands up to that 5-star rating. So yeah, thank you so much to Duzign for sending this out to me, and without further ado, let's get into the review. In order to apply this properly, I recommend you clean down the phone and the case, because this is a clear case. Any dirt will show up instantly, and if you have dirt on the inside of the case, you want to take that out too, because if you put it on and your phone might be clean, but if the case isn't, it's going to appear as though all that dirt is on your phone and not on the case, because it's completely clear. When you put this case on, you're not going to have any impediments when you have to use your lightning port. You're not going to have any impediments in your speakers, any impediments in your headphone jack. You're going to be able to use your volume rocker fine. They actually put a padding on there to make it easier to use. You're going to be able to use your vibrate silence switch, and you're going to be able to use your sleep wake button incredibly easily. Lay on the table design is nicely added to this case, and you have a slight lip over the phone's screen, so if you drop it or place it face first onto any flat surface, you will not suffer any shock damage to your phone's screen, and potentially you will not suffer any scratch damage to your phone's screen, which is a nice added feature. Despite what I said in the beginning of the video, where I said you can clean this out and you'll be able to get a clear-ish effect and make it kind of look dirt-free, it's actually very difficult to get stuff out of the case. If you wipe everything off of your phone, the case for some reason just retains all of the dirt. If you wipe it down, if you take a compressed air cannon and you just shoot it with air, nothing takes this dirt off. I don't know why, but the dirt just does not go away. So it is not that convenient. I mean, sure, you can go around. It looks kind of weird when you have a bunch of black dots on the back of your phone. However, it doesn't really affect the way your phone works or its protection. So I guess you're fine in that aspect. But this did get dirty very quickly. Something that was definitely not to be desired about this case is the fact that it gets dirty incredibly easy. And I'm not talking about the back anymore. I'm just talking about every single piece that was white is now a dark gray smudged color. It looks nasty, and it looks like I just dumped this thing in mud, and it doesn't look good. I didn't even put this anywhere except my pocket, my backpack, and my table, and it's gotten this weird dark gray color. As you can see, the sleep wake button, I don't know if you could see that well, but it has gotten some of that gray staining. The volume rocker and the entire square that covers the vibrate sound switch, that is all gray and dark and it's smudged. The bottom not so much, because it's a little bit of a different material. It did get some blackness and grayness, but on the corners especially, that got a lot of it. And the power button back here, just everything on this case that was white is no longer a pure white, and it definitely makes it look like you're not a very clean person, and it does give you an undesirable look to your phone. If you guys are wondering what I think about the 5-star rating, then this is my opinion right here. I don't think it deserves a 5-star rating, because this used to be almost 20 bucks. Now it's $7.50. So although it's currently very cheap, it used to be 20 bucks, and that indicates that it did have some nice production quality behind it, hopefully. So if this was made for a $20 buying range, then definitely it should have slightly better construction quality. The plastic gets dirty way too easily. I've never seen a case that gets dirty this easily, except for maybe the Spec Candy Shell for the iPhone 5. That thing got dirty really fast. Also, I got the orange and blue version, but this thing gets dirty insanely quickly. I don't even know why. It's just the plastic, these type of materials in this they just get dirty fast, and especially because it's a clear case, if you don't keep your phone clean, it's just going to show right through. So it's as if you're not even wearing a case, because it's just going to go right through and you're going to see your phone directly as it is. So one of the other things to note is that this is not a very protective case. It gets scratched easily. I've already dropped this from like 2 feet and it did get some damage. It got a couple scratches here and there. It's not too bad, but if you're going to drop this over to 3 feet, I guarantee you're going to have some damage, and it's not going to be good, because this thing is literally just going to break open and then send your phone flying, because that's how these kinds of cases are designed. And these kinds of cases are personally not my favorite. However, sometimes they pull off a good look, and this one pulls off a clean look. But if you don't clean the phone and the case itself, it's going to look really weird, and it's going to look like you don't care about anything you own. Other than that, I think it's an okay product. I'll give it a 3 to 4 star rating, just because it's not living up to my expectations, just because it's not as protective as it could be. It's not as well made as it could be, and it's not as easy to keep clean as I thought it would be, just because it used to be $20, and usually $20 cases you don't have these kinds of problems with. And although I know it's $7.50 right now, it used to be $20, so that should speak about how it was intended to be used and made and what kind of materials went into it, because a $20 case is not supposed to be some kind of cheap, really bad case. $20 is not cheap when it comes to cases. It's your average price, and usually cases like that have good materials in them. So this does not live up to my expectations. Definitely not going to live up to many other people's expectations, but it will work for some people if you're willing to go and do all the maintenance and make sure you keep your phone clean and just constantly make sure you don't drop your phone. It's going to be hard, but it's not going to be exactly rewarding, I guess. So it's really up to you, and I think that this is definitely for a very select group of people that are willing to just do an excessive amount of cleaning on their phone. Because even though this case might look cool at first, it's not gonna like pay you back in the long run. It's gonna probably break. It's not gonna look good after you scratch it a couple times like I already have, and it's gonna look even worse when you get it dirty. But otherwise, thank you so much to Duzign for sending this out to me. It's an okay case, but yeah. So, guys, I'll have a link for this in the description down below if you actually want to check it out. I mean, $7.50, not bad, and if you spend $25, you do get free shipping, so that's not bad either. But, yeah, so with that, rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.